guys, I hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. I'm so excited just to welcome you guys back to my channel. I know that it's been way too long and I wasn't even going to film today, and I told myself that I finally need to update you guys just on everything that's been going on. You guys know that I took a break from YouTube because my mom had passed away, and it was such a just must needed break. I thought about filming during kind of like my mourning process, but I felt like some things really, if I wanted to get better, I really needed to work on myself and do things alone. And so I do apologize to all of you guys out there that have just been waiting and waiting for me to upload. Today's the day, and I'm hoping to just get my channel back up and running and just get going again. So after my mom died, I went through kind of a negative side, and so I was angry after she had passed away. I just was so mad almost at the world for, you know, bringing her into my life and then taking her away. And I struggled with trying to figure out, you know, what was the point of all of that. And so I was very frustrated with that. And then I went to just the sad part of mourning phase, and I would just wake up and it was almost like I was depressed and I didn't want to go do anything that I once enjoyed, and I was just in one of the biggest funks. And I started taking her death so personally, to the point where I was like, why is this happening to me? And maybe I am just not cut out for this world, and so I'm just like this massive negative target. But thankfully, I got to the final stage of my mourning, and that was just accepting the situation for what it was and taking just that big, hard, negative tragedy in my life and turning it around and using it as motivation to pretty much just get back in the game of life and continue to work on my goals and fight for, you know, that normal life that I've always wanted. And that's where I'm at today. And honestly, I have been in that funk up until maybe last week. And that was because Robbie had pulled me to the side and said, you know, it's time to get better. Because when I'm in a funk, it puts a damper on the whole family. And it's something that just brought a huge realization to me. And I did not want to put my negative energy into my family and have my children feed off of it. And I was just like, you know, I have no choice. There is no option to fail here, to give up or anything. I have no choice. It's not fair to two innocent little children who are looking up to me and depending on me just to have like the best life possible. And so I got my butt out of bed, and I decided I'm going to get healthy mentally, physically, and hopefully that'll just put me in brighter spirits. And so I began my meal prepping last week, and that's because I truly believe that a healthy body leads to a healthy mind, and a healthy mind leads to a healthy and better life. And so I know I personally feel 100 times better mentally when I am putting healthy food into my body. And so I have been doing that and focusing only on the good. If a negative thought comes into my mind, I try to quickly get it out of there and replace it with something positive. So every day I'm constantly reminded of my mother, and instead of being sad about it and angry, I am starting to smile and thank her for pushing me to be better, because these feelings, just that entire situation has now motivated me even more so than when I was doing prior to her passing. And so I have been every single day writing in my book, every single night writing in my book, coming up with a game plan to make this book happen, to put this book and my passion out into the world so I can help other people. And so I owe a huge thanks to Robbie, my fiance, for getting me up out of bed, for letting me know that he's there for me, and asking me pretty much, what can I do for you? What is going to make you better? What is going to make you happy? Please let me know so I can help you. And he's done that. And I just said, I want to continue my passion and everything. And so he's been taking the girls every single day, so I get this time to work on something that makes me so happy. And you know what? I'm actually just going to text him now and tell him how thankful I am for him, because that's a huge thing, getting somebody out of like a depressive state. It's a big deal, and I need to appreciate him for doing that for me. So okay, so yeah, so don't forget to appreciate the ones that are there for you and help lift you up. And that's gonna lead me to thanking all of you guys. I had so many people reach out to me during just that time and the last few months, and I appreciate you guys not hassling me to upload a video or really putting pressure on me to get back in the YouTube game. And so a lot of my positive vibes is credited to all of my followers, and I'm just amazed that all of you guys have just stuck with me, because my channel, I've gone through, having a baby, to talking to you guys about very personal tragedies that have happened in my life, to the happy days where I'm out vlogging and with my children. And I'm just a normal person trying to get to the top and trying to fight my way through life and to make my dreams happen. And so I really appreciate all of you guys who have just stuck with me, and you guys rooted for me, and I appreciate that kind of support. And I feel so blessed to have the following that I do on all of my platforms. So again, thank you so much. So I have been focusing on the positive, like I've been saying, and something that I've talked about before, you guys are probably wondering what's going on with wedding planning, and I officially have my date to go try on wedding dresses. And yes, it was a very difficult time for me to decide when I was going to go do this, because traditionally somebody brings their mom and their grandma, and it was just it was kind of hard for me to process and get my head around that. I don't have those people in my life to go and try on dresses. So what do? Do I go by myself? Do I just ask random people? And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm bringing my best friend and my cousin and my brother's fiance, and then I asked my great aunt, which was my grandma's sister. And the reason I asked her was because she's just been so supportive of everything I do, and she doesn't have to be. She doesn't have any children herself, and so she comes over and she'll bring the girls gifts. Or when I finished my last class of college, she came over with like a cake and balloons and stuff. So she's just like been there for me, and that's really awesome support. And I thought it would be neat to kind of ask her. And then I was considering asking my aunt, which is my cousin's mom, but I don't know if that is like an inappropriate thing to do, to ask somebody else's mom to like attend to I don't know, wedding planning stuff, because I guess that's like a big deal. And I just don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on bringing, I don't know. But instead of being negative about the situation, I've decided to just be so grateful for the people that I do have, because I could be sad and upset about the fact that I don't have, you know, the traditional mom and grandmas in my life anymore. And it's a period of my time in my life where a young woman is supposed to have those people figures around them. And so I'm trying to just be my strongest. And what really gets me through it, honestly, is thinking that just because I didn't get to have those people share this big day with me, I am going to be around to share that big day with my daughters. God forbid. But so I will be able to experience it, you know, more traditionally. But for now, I am just so excited to finally wedding plan and to marry my high school sweetheart. It has been such a rough last couple months, just with being in like a depressive state and just not wanting to do anything and be a part of anything or anyone. And it's, for a while, I thought it was really taking a toll on my relationship. And I really just had to come to the realization, you know, like if I do stay in this depressive state, like I'm gonna push certain people away in my life. And so Robbie and I have been making it a huge priority to just be together and to communicate better. And yesterday we actually went on our first date in a really long time. We went and saw the musical Friends, the Friends TV show. It's my absolute favorite TV show ever. Whenever I'm down or just whatever, I turn that show on and I just love it. And he knows that. And he was so nice enough to get us tickets and surprise me with them. And it really put me in a great mood. And I want to show you something else. So my best friend from high school, she recently, oh, where did I put it? She recently got me this really cool cup. As I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. And if you guys know Friends, that's the theme song. And it's supposed to be over here on my little desk, but I think my little munchkin moved it. I gotta show you guys this little desk because it was such a gem that I found. It originally was outside and someone was just gonna toss it out and throw it away. And I fell in love with it, and here it is. It's just a tiny little desk and it's a little bit scratched up, but that's okay. That's something that I can, you know, have fun with later, just doing a little project. And I have this stool that I really wanted. I'm going to reupholster it and everything, but I did paint it because it did used to be gold and I would love to paint this white. But I got this bench from my grandmother after she passed away because it's something that she had always sat on to do her makeup, and it was always in her bedroom, and I just loved it, and it just reminded me of her. And so it's just so awesome that it fits perfectly in this little corner I have. And then so this has just been my little writing area. It hasn't been, I mean, it's not much to most, but it means a lot to me because this is where my hardcore thinking has been going in, and just my game plan. And you guys can see all my little notes on my little whiteboard. That's my mind. That's my mind. What's going through my mind and trying to game plan and everything for my book. And so I've been working on that. Oh, here's a little project that I've been working on. It needs some touch-ups. it needs another coat of paint, and I need to clean up the mirror a little bit. But I went with my friend to her grandma's house, and she had this really cool mirror and everything. And it was a sad story because she was going to somebody else's home to take care of her because she was getting older and she just needed more assistance. And she was just having a garage sale with all this stuff, and it was beautiful. I love it. So here's this mirror. I don't know if you guys can see it too well. It's a cute little mirror, but you can see I have to do some touch-ups. But it came with these cool things that are on the wall, and these were originally gold. And so I painted them white. This was the original candle that came with it. I'm going to take these out and do those really long ones, get some of those from the dollar store, and then I'll put this on the wall. I think it'll be super cute. I am just a huge fan of doing like do-it-yourself projects, and so not only actually do-it-yourself projects, but projects on a budget, because you all know that we are hardcore budgeting right now. Like, it's like to the point of like, how are we gonna get married? But I don't want a giant wedding or anything, so we'll be okay in that apartment. Kind of thinking of like a little elopement type thing that's a little bit more me. But yeah, I've been just doing little projects here and there and keeping myself busy. I'm learning to just like be really organized again, because after my mom passed, I just lost it, and I just didn't really want to do anything. And so I feel a lot better when just like things in my life are organized, and so I'm getting back there, and I'm still a work in progress, as we all are, but it's just great news. I wanted to tell you guys that I'm back. And so here, I'll share these happy little flowers with you. Anything happy now just goes straight into my bedroom, and the sweetest lady gave me these flowers. I went to an event because, if you guys don't know, I am doing like real estate stuff on the side. I have my marketing degree, and I just do real estate stuff on the side because, one, it's really fun for me. I did marketing real estate down in Santa Barbara when I lived there for a few years, and I came back and I met this amazing woman, and she loved my resume. I wasn't even looking for a job, but I'll probably just talk about that story some other time. But anyways, I am like teamed up with her just because I basically told her that I need just like some kind of income to help out Robbie, because this poor guy is struggling all the time to try to just take care of all of us, and I just can't sit there and watch my fiance struggle like that. So I am just hustling so hard, and it's so hard to just make your dream happen but also have like a steady income. And so I'm so grateful for Robbie to just be so supportive in this entire process, because we do struggle trying to just live pretty much, and it doesn't have to be this way. I could go out and get a full-time job, and I've offered multiple times, and he just tells me, no, Nichole, we need to get this done for you. This is something you want to do. Just do it now. We'll be okay. The kids are young, and so I'm on a mission just to make it happen. And that's where we're at. And amidst all of this stuff that's been going on, I almost forgot that my graduation is coming up. You guys, I just totally forgot that I was graduating. I finished my last class of college in December, so to me, I was like, I'm done with school. Like, I never have to think about it again. But I have to go to the actual graduation, you know, with the cap and get my diploma and everything. And so that's actually in a few weeks, and that's down in LA area, so we're gonna have to make another trip down there. and that's gonna be tough because I'm gonna have to find some money in our budget to just put that to the side to buy my cap and gown and for travel expenses. So I'm gonna have to hustle even harder, but I can do it. I know I can do it. But I hope you guys are all doing amazing, and thank you again for tuning into my channel and always supporting me. I plan on making this channel about not just my family, but showing, you know, that somebody can actually make their dreams a reality. And I'm going to be doing a lot of fun, positive, happy things as well. And so, because even though life is filled with tragedy, life can be filled with happiness as well. And so I'm going to be doing a lot of fun videos, and Robbie even said that he would do some fun videos with me too. So we got to get creative, and we got to do some funny ones for you. So if you haven't already, please go and follow my Instagram. I'll put it in the description box below, but if for some reason the link isn't working because someone messaged me and said it wasn't, go ahead and just type in Nichole Milligan on Instagram and you'll find me. But I'm putting a lot of stuff out there on my Instagram, especially in regards to everyday life and just my book, and it pretty much is just a great way to communicate with all of you. And if you're interested in like sneak peek chapters or sections of my book and my launch party that I will be planning for my book, if you guys are interested in coming to that and kind of doing like a meet and greet signing and everything like that, then go ahead and send me your email address. But other than that, I plan on uploading frequently and consistently again. I'm not gonna have set days because I don't know what days work best for everyone, but I will be having weekly videos. So at least check in on my channel just so you guys know that I'm uploading, and turn your post notification bell on. A lot of you guys haven't done that yet, and that will tell you guys immediately, hey, Nichole Milligan just uploaded a new video, and so you guys don't have to hassle going back and forth to my channel. But have a beautiful rest of your day, you guys, and if you guys are going through something super difficult in life, just know that you got this, and tomorrow is a new day.